Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Funny and in this video we're going to do a coffee book tag. So I haven't actually watched a coffee book tag. I was going to make a video now and I just searched for a book tag because I really felt like doing one, and I found this coffee book tag and I was like, yeah, let's just do it. So I have no idea how to actually do this tag, but I think I just answered the questions and I hope there isn't anything else I should do. And as you may saw, I had a coffee shop in the header, but that is because, well, it's a coffee book tag and I was supposed to have coffee, but we have no coffee, so yeah, sorry. But anyways, let's get started with this video. So I have the questions here on my phone, and wait, by the way guys, I have to show you what case I just bought. I can't wait to finally get it. I have ordered another case for my iPhone. I have an iPhone 8 Plus, but it hasn't arrived yet. I ordered it the 16th of December and yeah, it sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it, so yeah, I just waited for the other one. But look at this other case that I ordered yesterday. I think you see how it looks now. Do you see how pretty that is? I love it so much. And this photo is kind of unclear, it's not really focused, but just imagine that case on my black phone. It will be so good. But yeah, anyways, I have the questions here on my phone, so I will show them. And I haven't even thought of the answers yet, so I will probably think while I do this video, but yeah, let's get started. So you get to name a book of a coffee sort. I don't really understand how this works, but yeah, it says the black coffee question or so is name a series that's tough to get into but has hardcore fans. I mean, I would say the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. I have all the books here, so here they are. And I just feel like that because I know a lot of people think the first book was kind of not lame but hard to get into, and I really loved the first book, so I didn't really have that feeling. But you had to read some books before you could get into the fandom because you couldn't understand everything. So I would say that was the toughest series I've gotten into that has a hardcore fandom, because there are a lot of other series that also has been hard to get into, but they don't have as big as a fandom as the Cassandra Clare books. So yeah, I would say that series. The second question is Peppermint Mocha. Name a book that gets more popular during the winter or a festive time of year. Oh shit. I mean, do they mean for me or for people in general? Because I think that the Harry Potter books get more popular in the autumns. I don't know why I think that. It's probably because of the Hogwarts Express that goes in September. It's probably that. I have no idea. I like to read Harry Potter books in the autumn because I really feel like that is the season for the Harry Potter books. And otherwise, I don't have any Christmas book or that in my shelf really. So I would say the Harry Potter series, even you people might not agree with me, but for me, Harry Potter is autumn. The third question is hot chocolate. What is your favorite children's book? And this is easy. It's The Underlying Chronicles by Susanne Collins. I have the books here and they are in Swedish, so I think I will just put in a picture of the first book here. Look how pretty it is. This is the series that got me into reading. I love the series so much. My children will totally grow up with me reading those books for them. It's books for 10 to 12 years old, I would say, but I mean, if you're 16 now, I think you can read them as well because they're a really enjoyable series to read, and every book is 300 pages and it's not a lot of text either, so I think you really should watch it. And the fandom really needs to get bigger, and you should absolutely read The Underlying Chronicles if you haven't. It's such a great series. The fourth question is Double Shot of Espresso. Name a book that kept you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. I would say The Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah Maas. I love the second book. I hated the first book, and I don't know what I think about the third book yet because I haven't read it. That series is absolutely a love-hate relationship between me and those books because at some points I loved them, and sometimes I thought they were so bad, so boring, and yeah, I love it but hate it at the same time, so I don't really know. The fifth, Starbucks, name a book you see everywhere. I mean, a book I see everywhere is just normal popular books, right? But I must say I see The Hunger Games by Susan Collins everywhere. And I mean, I loved the Hunger Games series a lot, but it just feels like it was so long ago since I read those series, and the movies came out long ago too. So the series feel kind of forgotten, though it probably isn't, but since they released the last movie, the fandom has been kind of quiet, and I understand that because there are not really more to talk about. Yeah, I mean, I understand that the fandom is kind of dead because there are not really more to talk about, and Susan Collins has literally gone underground. I wonder if she is in the Underland with Dreyer or something. But I'm just so sad that Susan hasn't written more books. And I understand if she doesn't want to write more books because the Hunger Games were so good. So she might feel like she can write better. But I just feel so sad because she was a great author and I really miss her. And she is impossible to find. Search for Susan Collins nowadays. You can't find her anywhere. It's so weird. The sixth question is, oops, I accidentally got a decaf. Name a book you were expecting more from. I must say that Harry Potter and the Cursed Child were a book I really got disappointed in. I really didn't understand like what was happening, and I thought I would like it more, and you didn't like even get to know the characters that much. And I know it's a screenplay, but I still had much more expectations, and I know a lot of people also had that. But yeah, I just got a bit disappointed. And if you want to know more about what I thought, you can go check out the worst books of 2017 video because this book was in it. The seventh question is the perfect blend. Name a book or series that was both bitter and sweet but ultimately satisfying. I'm sorry if you hear anything in the background. My sister apparently has to cook food right now and she can't wait. But a book series that was bitter and sweet but ultimately satisfying. I mean, I have a lot of series that I really want to like high up because they are so good. I know a lot of people would say the Cassandra Clare series, but I really loved everything about it. I didn't thought it was better or so. Though I would say the Harry Potter series because I love the Harry Potter series, but the fourth and the fifth book I didn't kind of like them, and I know a lot of people like love the fourth book, but I just don't, and I don't know why. And yeah, I just feel like those books could have been better, especially the fifth one, though like in the ending it was really a really good book. But also I love the concept, I love most of the characters, but I don't really like Harry, and yeah, that is probably why I thought it was kind of better, but it was also really sweet. The eighth question is green tea. Name a book or series that is quietly beautiful. And that must be Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I mean, this book is just so cute and so pretty and just it's just so good. Now we have 2 questions left. So the 9th question is shy tea. Name a book or series that makes you dream of far off places. So for this, I must say The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Mayer. It is not really like far off, but it is like in a future society with aliens, a lot of tech, and I just think that sounds so interesting. And I just like, aliens exist, okay? They do. I just really want to like go to the future. I don't know. Also, I would also say like I can't choose one, but I mean Harry Potter, like who wouldn't want to go to Hogwarts? So yeah. The last question is Earl Grey. Name your favorite classic. I don't really know what counts as a classic, but I mean this is a book that a lot of people have read and it's very good, and it's also by Rainbow Rowell. And I mean this book is so good. It's just normal teenage or college life, and just like a normal story that is very cute and very relatable, and I loved it a lot. So I don't know if this is a like classic. They probably mean something else, but yeah, this one. I forgot a question I now saw, and that is, that hipster coffee shop give a book by an indie author a shout out. And I actually haven't, like, I can't find any book that I've read by an indie author. I probably should, but I have not, so I can't really answer that. But yeah, so yeah, that was that. So I hope this video was very fun to watch. I am sorry I didn't have any coffee. I wished I had, I promise you. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!